Everybody, welcome to today's literary essay writing lesson. Our focus goal for today is I can come up with a claim that encompasses the whole character and the whole text. Please make sure you have that focus goal copied in the top of your notebook now. Once you've done that, I'm going to ask you to share your writing from last night with a partner who is sitting right by you. I have over here some of our thought prompts that you used in your writing last night, so please make sure that you work those into your conversation. Go ahead and hit pause and share your thoughts with your partner. Okay, welcome back. So now we're going to reference our chart on how to write a literary essay about character. Remember, yesterday we talked about rereading selected bits of the text and noticing the details, then thinking, talking, and writing to explore why this detail. Today, we're going to add this third bullet into your chart. Try to generate an idea about the character that encompasses the whole character and the whole text. So that basically means that you want your idea to be about the character from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. Something that really gets to the heart of your character, not just one tiny part of the story. The first step is to reread some of the notes that you've taken about your main character. So in our case, we're going to take a look at some of the notes that I've written in my writer's notebook about Squeaky. So up here I had an entry where I wrote, Squeaky wants to protect her brother Raymond from the world. She watches that he walks on the safe side of the sidewalk and knocks anyone down who so much as looks at him. It is like she sees the whole world as enemies to her and Raymond. Maybe she's gotten tough because people have made fun of her and she uses that toughness to protect Raymond. But while she thinks she is just protecting Raymond, she's also pushing people away. I wonder if deep down she's lonely. That was the entry that I wrote for my homework last night. Now, here's some that we had done yesterday in class. I think Bombara wants to show that Squeaky is a good runner. I think maybe she also wants to show that Squeaky is really egotistical, like she thinks she's the best. But it is really sad that she's running a relay race all by herself and winning all the spots. I bet maybe she doesn't have any friends because she's always attacking other kids. And here's one final one down here. I noticed that when people say mean things about Raymond, Squeaky reacts by saying, I'd much rather just knock you down. I wonder why Bombara included this detail about Squeaky, that she wants to knock people down. Maybe the author wants to show us that Squeaky is really, really angry over how people treat her brother. On the other hand, perhaps Bombara is showing us that Squeaky really loves Raymond. She loves him so much that she's willing to fight for him. Or it could be that Bombara is trying to show that Squeaky thinks it works better to fight than to talk through stuff. So in just a minute, I'm going to ask you to hit the pause button and look over some of the entries that you have in your notebook about Squeaky. While you're doing that, I'm going to ask that you kind of have this question in the back of your mind. What is the main thing we really want to say about Squeaky? So putting all your ideas together, what's the main thing that you really, really want to say about her? Go ahead and hit pause while you read over some of your notes right now. Okay, now that you have some ideas in your head, let's go back and look at our claim recipe. So remember when we wrote our Three Little Pigs essay and we focused on using our recipe, we had the character's name is a certain character trait because of reason 1, reason 2, and reason 3. So when we use that with the Three Little Pigs, here's what we came up with. The third little pig is admirable because he works hard, he is brave, and he outwits the wolf. Some other stories we've read this year that might work with this very same recipe is from Color My Words. Gwario is selfless because he supports his family. He leads the village people in the protest, and he gives his life to protect Ana Rosa. Another example of a claim that I could write using this recipe is from Moana. Moana is brave because she stands up to her father, she travels beyond the reef, and she faces the demon Te Kā. So again, notice that each one of these follows the same pattern. We have the character's name, we have the character trait that we're going to prove, and we have 3 reasons listed after it. Your job is to try this out by writing a claim about Squeaky. So you're going to start with Squeaky is, and think of that character trait that really gets to what kind of person Squeaky is. And then list the 3 reasons why she is that character trait. So do this work in your notebook right now.